Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a Russian join. It's a way to connect two strands of yarn. For example, if you work on a large project and you run out of one ball of yarn and you need to connect it to another strand on another ball of yarn, you can use this connection. It doesn't have any knots. I really like it, and I invite you to look at it with me. I'm going to use yarn needle. It's the one with the dull end, and I'm going to put the yarn that's ending on my project into the needle. I'm going to leave just a little bit sticking out of the needle's ear, and then I'm going to put my needle between the strands of my yarn, the same yarn. This yarn is 2-ply, so I'm trying to get through both strands of the yarn. It could be a little easier with a sharp needle, but I'm just going to use this yarn needle. Okay, so I'm going for a little bit. The recommended length is about 2 inches, between 1 and 2 inches. So I keep going and creating this. So now, as I go out, I pull it through, and I hold by the loop. Okay, now I have the loop and just a little bit of yarn wrapped inside the plies of the yarn. Now I'm going to take the other yarn that's going to be my next big ball, and I'm going to thread this yarn into my needle, and I'm doing the same thing. However, before going into the same yarn, I'm going to put my needle through the existing loop on the ending yarn. So I go through, then I leave just a little bit sticking out from the needle, and I go about 1 inch or 2 inches between the plies of the strands of the 2-ply yarn that I have here. Okay. It's much easier if you do 3-ply, 4-ply yarn. You can do the same thing with yarn that's different colors if you need to switch colors on your project. The trick there will be the timing, the placing of your colors in the correct spot. So I think this would be enough for me. This is about 1 inch, maybe 1 inch and a quarter. And I'm doing the same thing here. I'm going to pull it, hold the loop, and pull the needle through. I'm setting aside the needle, and I have these kind of 2 loops connecting. It's a very strong connection. 2 loops connecting the yarn. This is not it. Now we have to cinch it. I'm going to cinch this on this side so the loop disappears. I'm going to cinch it on this side so that another loop disappears. Okay, now we got it. All we have to do is take scissors and snip the ends. And the closer the better. And look at what we got. You can see that the thickness is a little bit there, but as you crochet, knit, or whatever you do, embroider, there will be no knot, and I think for me that's a win. I do not like knots and hiding them, especially when I do a lacy project. Like here is my shawl with lace, and I don't want knots sticking out on it. So there you go. This is your Russian join.